Happy Easter, everyone! I'm so excited for us to do our Easter craft today. We're going to be making bird feeders, and I've already kind of gotten started a little bit, but I'll definitely go through all of what I've done so far with you. So to make our bird feeders, we're going to need a toilet paper roll, some yarn or ribbon or twine. I have some twine here. You're going to need some wild bird seed and some honey with a paintbrush and some scissors. So to start, you're going to take your toilet paper roll and you're going to cut two small slots about a 1/2 inch down from the top, one on this side and then one on the exact opposite side. And so you'll see where the twine is coming out of. I've cut a slot here and a slot on the other side here. And then once you cut your slots, you're going to feed the twine through the slots. And you'll see in here, it comes through here. And you bring it around to the top and you tie a little knot at the top. I did a double knot to make sure it stays. So if you need help with that part of it, please ask a parent or an older sibling to help you get your twine through the slots and then tie the knot up at the top. And once you have this all set up just like this, you're going to start painting your honey on your feeder. So you're going to take your toilet paper roll. I like to hold it like this so that I don't get a lot of honey on myself. So I'm holding it at the top and the bottom like this. And again, if you need help, just ask a parent or a sibling. And then dip your brush in your honey and just start to paint honey on your toilet paper roll. And you want to get a lot of honey on there. You want to cover all parts of the toilet paper roll with honey. This is what's going to act as your glue so that you can dip your roll in your bird feed, and then the bird feed will get stuck to your roll and you can hang it in a tree or a fence post or somewhere in your backyard or your front yard, and then you'll start to see a bunch of birds come and feed. I made one yesterday and I hung it in our front yard, and I actually this morning saw some birds around it, so it was really cool. So you're just going to keep painting like this until you get honey on every little part of your toilet paper roll. And you really want to do it thick, like do a really, really thick painting job so that you make sure that a lot of bird seed can get on there. So I'm going to keep painting a little bit here and cover this with honey. And as I'm painting, I just want to let you know why we selected this craft today for Easter. I know a lot of you are probably doing eggs and egg hunts and maybe some candy and a lot of fun Easter stuff. So I thought we would do something a little bit different because you're going to be doing a lot of eggs and stuff today. So I chose a bird feeder because Easter is a time to celebrate new life. And I thought, what better way to celebrate new life than to support new life? So one way that we can support new life is by helping our wildlife get some food. So we have lots of wild birds in our neighborhood, I'm sure you do too, and a way to help feed them and help them also provide for their young is to make them a bird feeder. So I thought that was a really cool way to celebrate the spirit of Easter, which is all about new life. So we see a lot in Easter, we see a lot of bunny rabbits and chicks, and the reason we see a lot of bunny rabbits around Easter is two reasons. One is because bunnies make lots of babies in the spring, and so they're a great symbol of Easter, which is new life. And one of the reasons we see chicks is because what's a chick? It's a baby chicken, and we also see lots of baby chicks coming out around this time too. Baby goats. We see lots of babies happening in the spring. It's definitely a time for new life, and Easter's a day to celebrate that. And I know a lot of you come from different faiths and different religious backgrounds, so you might celebrate something else on Easter as well. Some people celebrate Jesus on Easter and him coming to new life on Easter. So there's a lot of different things being celebrated right now. And today we're just going to celebrate new life by supporting new life. So this is our bird feeder. You can see mine it's very glossy. It has honey all around it. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my wild bird seed, make sure you have it in a big bowl, and I'm going to put it straight in there just like this, and I'm going to roll it around. So I'm going to roll it all around and get it all in the bird seed. Try to hold your rope up so that you can have a good handle on it when it's ready to pull it up, or when it's time to pull it up. So you want to cover every part of your bird feeder with bird seed. And so you shouldn't see any blank spots. If you do, add a little more honey to that spot and then put some bird feed on there. All right, so mine's looking pretty good. I'm gonna lift it up and you can see. So this is it. And you'll see, look at all of that. You can see all the different bird seed all around. And then what you want to do is you'll take it outside to either your backyard or your front yard, and you'll find a spot to hang it. And we hung ours in our front yard on a little tree in our front yard. And I have a picture of that I sent in an email to your parents. So ask them to show that to you. And I invite you to hang it wherever you feel called to hang yours. And then just watch the miracle of life being supported by your creation. It's so cool to witness. So it's so nice when we feel like we can help and do our part to support the life that's around us. So I thought it was a great craft for Easter, and I just wish you all the best. Have a great holiday weekend. Again, I miss you all, and I'm thinking about all of you and holding you in my heart and in my mind. And I just end our time together in prayer. Again, you can close your eyes or just look at me if you want, and I just know absolutely that all of us are held in the spirit of new life. We're held in the spirit of spring. And so we are always creating, we are always becoming, we are always growing, we are always expanding, we are never stuck. And so I know that no matter what it feels like right now, being home with our family and maybe not being able to go as many places as we usually get to go, even in our time of being home with our family, I absolutely know that we are growing, we are learning, we are expanding, and we are becoming the best versions of ourselves. And I know that the spirit of all that is, God, love, peace, light, is in all of it. And so that every moment of every day, we are in that divine presence and we are moving in it, as it, with it, supported and held up by it in all that we do, and so that we are never alone and we are never stuck. And I know that with my whole being, and so I share that with you now in love, in the spirit of Easter. Happy Easter, everybody. Blessings.